Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Hey YouTube, PhatPastor is here, man. Welcome to Thursday night hang time with me, your host, for a few hours, PhatPastor. I hope this stream finds everybody good. I'm gonna do a little adjustment here.
Skydozer FPV.
Hey. How's it going, Sky? Hope everybody is well. I am doing better. I'd tweaked my back a little bit, but doing much better. How's it going, Tool Man? Yo, back to you. And got Mr. Skydozer himself. What's up?
8-bit _ FPV, Scourge. Yo.
Notice these guys with the stars by their name there. They are channel members, and also that tool wrench there means they're moderators, so I don't think we've had to send anybody booting, because you can talk about what you want to here as long as you're respectful of other people.
I tweaked my back too, brother man.
I'm telling you, that didn't hurt like no kidney stone, but I was so stupid. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I got
Toolman FPV.
Ow, I got a different.
I love Back to the Future smiley face.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. There's a story behind that
J.E. Loco
ought to get into one time.
619. Yo.
Mr. June Loco.
Tweakers.
Yes.
The wrench means don't get froggy.
The wrench. How many of those just got the wrench beside your name? Does it also signify that you've
tweaked?
Does it also signify that you've wrenched your back? You know, at least in the last year. I got a new chair. The old one I had was getting a little worn out, and you know how you put these desk chairs, gaming chairs, whatever you want to call them, you put them together, that little cylinder that goes up and down, you just kind of drop it into the carriage of the wheels, and just kind of fit the lever and the seat part on top of it. Well, it doesn't come back out as easy as it goes in.
Your froggy drink the pond waters.
Don't let your froggy drink the pond waters. Oh, yeah. But it doesn't come off as easy, and me and my genius self got it stuck in my head that I was going to get it out. So I sit down on the floor, and I grabbed the wheels, and I took my feet and put it on the bottom of the seat on the underside, and I pushed and pulled. And it didn't want to go, so I decided I was going to wiggle it, and I went, ooh, oh. And today I'm feeling quite a bit better with it, but yeah, it kicked my butt. I don't have any, with a kidney stone's painful, a lot more painful, but, I've had them for 28 years, and, I know that eventually that pain's going to let up, but I want to try something. I'm going to switch my screen over here to what am I
Smirk.
Okay.
Good vibes for everyone. Back pain is not good at all. I'm grateful folded hands to be in mild pain instead of the dropping to the floor pain.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome to the channel, Smirk. I don't know if you've been here before. Love your avatar and your name. Welcome to PhatPastor's live stream. Hang time. It's as much y'all's time as it is my time. So, I don't censor what you say here, as long as you are respectful to other people. Even if I disagree with you, we can still be drone friends.
Exiled Scoob.
So,
My frogs can't have a pond cause they'll drown. Bad swimmers, who knew?
drowning frogs. You know what? It's what they put in the water. It's making the frogs gay.
I have had a couple days of not so much pain, so what did I do? Oh, lots of thanks. It brings the pain comfort, lol.
So if you guys can tell, those are not my words. I was quoting somebody. If you guys can tell me who that quote is, you get a button. Not a bozo button, just some kind of button that I don't know about. Get the PhatPastor points. Who said that phrase that I just said about the frogs? It's not a Marty original. I was making fun of a meme that I've seen a lot. So,
Alex Jones.
that's correct. That's correct. All I've seen is the meme. I don't know anything about the context about it or whatever. But someone sent me something where he's just like belligerent. They're putting so much stuff in the water they're making the frogs gay. So, for one, who's watching to see if frogs turn gay? I mean, come on. All right. But see, there we go. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about here, as long as we're respectful of each other and all of that. So, yes, I want to try something on this stream because I keep getting copyright flags when I play people's videos. And let me explain it first before I get into something that may be a little distracting for a little while, but I'm going to need your guys' help on the other end. As y'all might know, I
have dart frogs. They get frisky and don't seem to mind what they're going after, or consent, lol. It's called atrazine.
Okay, let me see this one here. Hang on, I know you guys can hear me. Give me just a second here to turn this on. Okay, there we go. I want to talk a little bit about this for a minute because I keep getting copyright flags when I play people's music. Where am I at? I need to be on here too. So,
Bitterroot FPV.
How's it going, Bitter? I will read everybody's name here in just a minute. What I'm getting at is I like to play people's flight videos and stuff, but I keep getting flagged. And let me zoom in so y'all can see me on this. And one of the things is if you have a paid service.
Today I can barely move. I can, but it's rough.
Okay. Yeah. How's it going, Phil?
Routers.
Yeah. So, where was I at? Oh, if you have a subscription service like Storyblocks or Epidemic Sound or whatever, if you send that to someone who doesn't have Storyblocks Audio, Epidemic Sound, one of the dozens of different paid providers for your yeah, man, sorry to hear that, brother. If you send that to someone who doesn't have the same paid subscription that you do, when they play it, they will get a copyright infringement. And Epidemic Sound is particularly nasty. If you've ever had them and then you cancel, they are like, no, cut that out. So what?
Going to Maiden my first 04 Pro this weekend, Mario 5.
All right, man. That's part of what part of what we're going to talk about tonight. But anyway, let me show you guys this, and I want to try something. Not the bench, Marty. That Creators Mix. It's 100% free. Guys, doesn't cost anything. I don't get any money for you guys signing up to it.
I grew up to 5 inches today.
All right. It's about time, Bitterroot. Bitterroot. Sorry about that, Bitter. I was looking at your name.
Dropped a 5 on it. I wish 04 would restock.
Yeah. It's about time you grew up there 8-bit, not Bitterroot. I think Fly High said he's still got some lights in stock. Let me finish my thought, or I'll never get there, guys. Creator Mix, which you see right over here. It's free, doesn't cost you anything.
My Mobula 704 blew a diode, but she still flies crossed fingers medium skin tone. I am making a PC for $1,150 with a RTX 3060. Do you have any recommendations?
No, that's above my pay grade, brother. I just bought the ROG Republic of Games latest laptop. That's how I handle it. But anyway, so if you're going to send videos for here, even if you have Epidemic Sound or Storyblocks or whatever you've paid for, please just use this. It doesn't cost you anything. And I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to play a little bit of background
Marty,
music.
you got to turn off TTS if you want to get your thought out, man.
That's all right.
Okay, NP.
I'll turn it down because I think it's fixing to have some music mixed with it. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It's almost annoying to me. All right. Let me know if that's annoying in the background, music playing lightly. So far, it is to me. But we will see how that goes. Marty, you got to turn it out. What I need to do is I need to get used to talking over it sometimes. But is that music too loud right now in the background? Is it annoying? Let me know if it is. I want to encourage you guys, support these guys. If nothing else, go to their YouTube page and throw them a subscribe or something. I mean, they've got a YouTube page right here where you can listen to like an hour long of chill hip hop and so forth, and it goes on and on. And the thing,
can't hear music.
You can't hear music. I've got it too low. I might have to have it so loud that I won't be able to tolerate it. That's very loud. I can't hear myself think. If I switch it, still just as loud on this one. Very loud to me. Now do you hear music now? I hope you did, because I'm turning it down. It was way, way too loud for me. So if you guys can't hear it here, which is not showing, it's showing up. So all right, we'll give that a try for a minute, but if it gets too distracting from what I'm, and the song just ended like that, just. But if you guys are music creators yourself or like to mix stuff, from what I understand, you can be a contributor on here. You can actually put together your own beats or tracks or whatever, that people on YouTube can download them and use them in their
Good
videos
enough.
for absolutely free. So it's actually pretty neat, because you don't have to worry then, does, you know, if I send it to this channel or that channel, do they have Epidemic Sound, or do they have Storyblocks audio, or do they have all of the dozens of subscriptions that you can pay for to have your copyright stuff? So good enough. We'll see if it gets too distracting.
I
for me.
started a music group called Wife Beats.
Do we need to talk? I did do domestic violence counseling, and there was quite a few that the husband was the victim. But I do live in Tennessee, so there we go. All right, what I want to do, and
It's women talking.
oh, I'm sure that's copywritten somewhere. All right. Yeah, I tried it. It's too distracting for me.
Does she know you are on YouTube again, Dozer? She gonna get you.
She let him out of his cage this week. So, all right. Let's get into what tonight's stream is about. But remember, and that's why I've got to get...
Lol, that is funny, Marty.
It's a lot louder in my headset than it probably is going through you guys. But let me slide my microphone over. Notice, guys.
Women talking is copyrighted, lol.
Notice I've moved my microphone where it doesn't have the dreaded light of death that if you accidentally touch that, it mutes everything. So it's good. It's good. It's good. All right. This is what I want to talk about. Let me see. Women talking is copyrighted. Yeah, it is. That's why they go to the bathroom. It's their headquarters. I don't know if you knew that or not. It's their headquarters. That's right. So what I want to do is I do plan to put out a video to the degree I'm wanting to show you guys some footage that I've got for, let me get to where it's at, for my upcoming video that I'm planning to do. Actually planning to do this one. Well, I'll plan to do all of them. It's just, I'll put their SD card somewhere and let's go. All right. Phil, if you get a chance after the stream or something, give me a yell. I need to talk to you. Might have to do the race somewhere different this month, but thought to show you here what I'm talking about. I got my Mob 7 HDzero, and these are some flights that I had, and that's not a flight. Hold. Here is the 04. Well, I still don't have it all in there. There we go. Here's a little, I'm going to have this up here as I talk about it. I'll give you guys just a little brief This is with the stock settings. I didn't change anything. This is the Mobula 7 DJI 04. That's when I should be playing that music, right? But what did I do with it? What did I do? I lost it. But all this is just, come on, Marty, it's just a range test. But I'll talk about more in a little bit. Let's talk about this. No, we gotta mute it now. Okay, good place to start a stream here, wouldn't it? Would be a very good place to start a stream. Let's go back to the bench. First, I want to talk about the differences. I'm going to be doing a Mobula 7 shootout because we got the Mobula, or it's Mobula 7 HDzero Freestyle Edition. And I'm going to compare that, well, it's not really a fair comparison, to this. But first, I've flown them. This is not an open box. The first thing I want to point out to everybody is the differences in packaging. This is literally how this came. There wasn't even a sticker on here to pull it off. I don't know. See, it's happy model. Both of these are happy model. But I want to point something out. Very first thing right off the bat is this is how it comes from the factory. I don't know if mine was first batch or whatever. I was supposed to have gotten it a lot earlier than I did. If this is how they send this out,
Bagzilla.
then thumbs down on that. And it's, here it is. It's really and truly, let me if I can get to my calipers. Can I get to my calipers? Come on. Now, not tonight. Really, I could tell you because I've already shot some of it. From motor post to motor post, this is 80 millimeters. It's really closer to an 85 millimeter 2S. It has, let me see here. It has happy model 1102 10,000 kV motors. 1102 10,000 kV motors. And let's zoom in on this thing and look at some stuff. Let me set the box out. Hang on, I finished it. What else is in the box? Some stickers, an extra canopy, extra set of props, that useless prop remover, and the little tiny screwdrivers. So you should hang on to all of your little tiny screwdrivers because there's probably going to be some kind of hobby or something that comes out where people really need them, and you could probably sell them in a box full of them on
45 millimeters props, right?
I don't know. Let me see if I've got my calipers handy. Let's just look. I got a better set of calipers down under my desk here that I normally use. These are just El Cheapos from motor post to motor post, 80.6 millimeters. I don't know what size the props are on it. I didn't really, I didn't get any documentation. I didn't get anything. And to show you a contrast, this is how HDzero packages a drone from the same company. One of the things I've noticed about HDzero since my goggles is, well, even a little bit before that, is their packaging is really nice. what I can do is see if I can get a 40 millimeter prop. Well, let's look. It's 40 millimeter props on the HDzero here. And I think they're kind of the same prop. Just one's clear and one's not. Let's see if it's still running. I think it is 45. Oop. Let's get this up here where we can see. Quite a bit of difference. Yeah, it's at least a 45 mil prop. Come on. There we go. You can see that sticking over. Yeah. So it's really, don't want to let the cat out of the bag too quick on this. The other thing about this, let's zoom down so we're looking at stuff. Actual. Come on, Marty. All right. So one of the things, it comes with this antenna. Oh, come on. Let's zoom down more. Give me a sec. Bear with me, guys. All right. Close enough. Let me get a pointer so my big sausage fingers aren't in the way. This is your Express LRS antenna, and it was plugged up right along with all of these wires, right up underneath the canopy. And so I was getting micro dropouts on my test flights before I pulled this out, micro fail-safes on the same radio, same everything, same bind and all of that. So I untucked this, and it did help it. I did have the UFL come off one time, so I did have to put some E6000 on it. This, and another thing here, I'm trying to get it where you can see it. You can see it right there if you know what it is. The MIPI cable is right here. It runs right there. And this end is turned up. I'm just going to try to zoom it way in. Okay. See the MIPI cable here? How this edge is turned up? I'm concerned about that because these MIPI cables are fragile. And go back around so we can see where I untucked the Express LRS antenna. Right here, it was up underneath everything.
Z King FPV.
And there's hardly anything. These, if you have a bent prop, which they don't normally bend up, but if you have a bent prop, you can see that goes right under those wires. And pretty close to the same thing. This is a little better on the other side, but it's not much better. There's the E6000 that I put on the UFL, which kept popping off. It's got quite a bit of jello, in my opinion. I tried scanning this little code to see if it would give me the manual, and it didn't. It wasn't really anything.
Marty, don't forget to add some E6000 on the camera.
We're at on the camera, June. Sorry. Talking about the back here near the H.
I like jelly. You like apricot or plum?
Think 8-bit's been taking
Or maybe
a little
peach.
bit too much of the meds there, bro. Oh, jelly. Gotcha. I actually like blackberry jelly. Jelly is my favorite jelly. It's not a bad quad. So it is 80 millimeters motor. Let's do this. Come on. I hope that doesn't make you guys sick. Just the ones of you that I want it to. There we go. So my feelings on this are is that I like the image. The image is really, really nice.
Oh, you were right, blackberry jam much better.
Yes, I like blackberry. My grandmother used to give me $5 a 5-gallon bucket for blackberries. I'd go out and pick them, throw the snakes off of them. But yep. How's it going, Z King? Before I get too started, let me go jump in here and read the names.
In between the camera and the connector, it will reinforce the connection.
Okay, I can do that. This is a little long in the tooth for me to be reading this. 8-bit was the first. Toolman next. Skydozer. June Loco.
What about some muscadine?
Smirk. Exiled Scoob. And Philoblaster. Bitterroot. FPV, June Loco.
Raymond Correa.
And Raymond Correa. We'll round it out with that. Z King was on. Bagzilla, what's up? So it's a Mob 8. Yes, that's what I think. Bags is it's really closer to a Mob 8. A Mob 8. That's what I think. So I think, let me show you this. This is, you see the HDzero is boxed so much better. It also comes with an extra canopy, props, stupid screwdriver, I mean stupid prop remover, and yeah, an extra canopy. But HDzero is packed a lot better. This being a 2S 80 millimeter. The image is good, but the HDzero Mob 7, Mob Light 7 Freestyle that has 0802s, 25,000 KVs. I thought it had 1002s. It has 0802s, 25,000 kV. So it's basically like the regular Freestyle, but it's in a 75 millimeter frame. And let's see if it is truly 75 millimeters. Motor post to motor post. .6. So yeah, it is that. Let's get a weight on them. But comparing
Jeff
apples.
Russell.
Hey, how's it going, Jeff? have everybody in here. So what I'm doing tonight, it's just so everybody understands.
One is a bit thick in the thighs.
Oh yeah. Sorry, just got a text from my niece. So really what this is doing is it's comparing apples to oranges, or at least, you know, apples to pears. Maybe not that much difference. But this is an 80 millimeter with 1102s, minimum 2S. It's not going to fly for more than a few seconds on 1S. I tried it, even on high volt charge. Now I did have to create a little pigtail, which you're going to lose some power in that
Cantaloupe
going back
drop
down.
hair.
So it's not an accurate comparison, but I'm going to do it because I got something different in store that you that watch on the live will get an inside on something. This is without a battery, 24.5. I don't know if you guys can see that. 24.5, 24.6 when I moved it. And let's put the Big Mama on here.
Rabble rotor works.
37.9, so 38 to 24, 25. And this thing flies like a pig. Now, if you want a basher or something to go freestyle in a park, or something that can handle the wind a little bit better than a 65, then this might be what you're looking for. The thing about it is I do not like this. It does have the Lux camera on it, but if you're talking image quality, I just don't think there's anything out there, not Walk Snail, which I've flown it. I don't think there's anything out there that comes close to the image that you will get off this. If you want to explore, what I think it's going to be great for me is to run our UDL tracks with this on in 4K and get some really sharp images to put in a video if I ever make one. But yeah, this is this Lux camera. I'm wanting to put a different canopy on this because I think the canopy, this has jello. Don't have quite as much as that one has, but it has jello in it. And it did come with a little piece of foam underneath the camera. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can probably see it there. I don't want to do the zoom in thing right now, but a shootout between these two is like having a shootout with a 22 and a 223. They're both about close to the same size, or 5.56, close to the same size, but you're really not in the same world. And so I will show y'all. You'll have to wait for my video to come out to see what I think a closer representation or a closer shootout with this guy right here, with the 04, is at least this or, and this is what my video will be about, or this. So let me show you it's not fair. You're not comparing apples to apples if you compare the 85 millimeter HDzero to the 80 millimeter DJI. This thing has tons more power. This would eat. Well, the Mobilite has more power. This one down here has more power. This thing is on 2S, and I can do more with this, pull out, and I think it's because of the weight here. Let's look again. And then this is the very first OG Mobula 7 with the full-size camera and all of that on it. And in my video, I will tell you guys which one is my favorite between these four. That is my plans, to tell you to rank the Mobula 7 Freestyle 1S to the OG Mobula 7, and this thing is 2 to 3S. You can put a 3S 300 milliamp in it, and the thing is just crazy. Let me see what the motors are on this. These are 1102 9,000 kV motors. So motor wise, it's close to this. This is 1102 10,000 kV motor, so they're close. So let's see how they compare in weight. .40. So I think this is heavier than that one. 40 to 38. Yeah, this one is 2 grams heavier. And in my opinion, considerably outflies this. This outflies this. So, and next, this just for giggles, here let's weigh the 85. The 85 is 46.6. And I'm getting into taking weight off of it. You can see it, yeah. So this is the fattest one by far. They have 46 to 36, 10 grams difference to 36.4. Huh? Is that right? No. Gotta watch if your pigtail's hanging off and mess your weight up. 40. And this one was 36. 37. And the 1S, this really shouldn't be in the competition with them. I know people are wanting me to compare them, but 24.6. Really what this is the HDzero Mobula 6 Freestyle with longer motor wires on it, put in a 75 millimeter frame. It's pretty much it. Pretty much what it is, and if that's what you want, there is advantages to this. Flying outside in parks and stuff like that, those 40 millimeter props will give you considerable more power than 31 millimeter 65 millimeter props. Those of you in the hobby, you know exactly what I mean. If those of you are watching and are new to the hobby, you're confused, ask us to stop and we will explain it to you. The props are 40 millimeters, 45 millimeters, and I guess that's 2-inch, which is 55, isn't it? I think so. Okay. All right. The chats have gotten quiet. Either I've gotten interesting or something's happened. Let me check the screen. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Excellent. All right. Okay. So this one here. What am I in?
Those boards don't work on water. You need more power.
Those boards don't work on water. All right, did I mess the chat up? I probably did. Probably need to pop it out. Yep. All right. Oh, now it's working. All right. It was a little behind. How much you think my stuff is worth? I think it's all for sale. I don't know. You'll have to remind me, Jeff, of what all that you have. Been a while, man. I hate to see you getting out of the hobby, but I'm gonna look into that for you. Just have to send me a list of what you got so I can remember it. Those boards don't work on water. You need more power. Yeah, and this is not. This one here doesn't have the Whoop light. That had the regular, old, standard Whoop VTX on it. The only thing about this one is I have two of them, and it comes with this little, or you could print it out, this little collar, a little TPU collar. But if you hit that lens just right, as you can see it sticking out right there, yeah, you're going to break it. There was Oops FPV was here, and I let him fly it, and that's exactly what he did. He took it and flew it right into the chains on a swing in the park and broke the glass. But on this one, I'm pretty sure you could put the Nano 90 on this. And if you did that, you would have something a whole heck of a lot better. So, yeah, the comparison between these three is they're all similar, but very different in their own ways. And I hope to get all of that together. It's quite a bit of footage. I still need to get some low light video of this to compare it to low light video of all of the HDzeros, which we already know are good. That's it's one of the HDzero strong points. But this one was the one, those of you that were watching a year or more ago when I was gorilla whooping the island in Pigeon Forge. This one was the one that I hit the light bell with and completely ripped the canopy, the UFL, the MIPI, all of it off the board. That camera is the same camera, but yeah, it jacked it up. And these two are awesome gorilla whoops out in parks and stuff like that. This one's even pretty good inside if it's not a small space. I'm not going to give up too much on my video already. This, if you can get the jello under control, you can get an image from this pretty close to what you get from a GoPro. And that's, to me, that's saying quite a bit. Back in the day, we used to, some of you still may have one. I had one and I sold it to somebody. Y'all might remember it. Remember the old Mobula 6 that had, was it called the Baby Turtle? It was a HD DVR in it that recorded 1080 before it ever got to your VTX. Y'all remember those? I think Caddx put them out. I know Runcam had one for a while, but the one I used a lot was the Caddx. Jeffrey also says, I love my quads. Just don't have time for it. Someone should get some use out of it. Well, man, I'm still hoping that you make it out to do a UWL with us before you have to say goodbye to them. But I know you got a big family, you got a lot going on. Last I talked to you, you were building a house, so Back to the Future 2. Yeah. I like Back to the Future. Raymond, if you want to, you can look up Russell in the on the Discord and message him there, or I'll find out what he's got and let everybody on the channel know. Okay. So yeah, already have my synopsis on how I would rate these as far as my favorites, because all of this, I don't care who you are, how long you've been in it, your opinion is subjective to you, and that's what I'll give on the video. I'll give my opinion. I do like something I would like to see out of HDzero is the onboard storage for this. You just plug this thing in to a USB into your laptop or your computer, even your iPad, because it's USB-C, and you can copy your files off of it. And they're native files. They're not the goggle files. What this is here, this is the goggle. You can see it's already getting, that orange down at the bottom means it's getting pretty bad. And on up in here, about up in here on this video, is where I was getting micro fail-safes. Well, up in here was where I was getting micro fail-safes. So let's see if it shows up here. It's showing 95. And you can see the jello in it. This might have been when I moved the truck. Yeah, 9. It's well into it. But the imagery, I mean, that's the goggle. That's what was stored in the goggles. And if you notice in it, you'll see that I'm doing quite a bit of this when I'm going to turn. I'm going to shoot a gap, if you will. And that's because the latency. Watch here, you'll probably see it. It's like, yeah, it's just kind of, it's not turning as quick as I want it to. It's not responding as quick as I want it to respond. And I don't know if you guys can see that in the video there. Let me just back that up just a little bit. Notice how it's like in that turn. Let me do it again. I notice this a lot with, see it, tick, 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 tick. I noticed it first with the Neo, and I noticed it on this one. It's like it's dropping frames. And
what park is that?
That is Dumas Park in Scottsville. Now, penetration, see, I've got orange down on the bottom, down to 19 megabits per second, and I can feel the lag this way, especially. Watch as if I try to go in between this tree right here. Yeah, watch this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, it's not changing fast enough for me. It's not responding like HDzero responds when I come to an obstacle. And it's just lag. And
very nice looking park.
yeah, if it wasn't for all the dog people. I mean it jokingly, but you do have to watch it because I did have somebody's little rat dog run off with this one right here, and I started yelling, and the woman was, "Hey!" yelling at the dog, so I just rearmed it and it let it go. So, yeah, and I'm inside my truck. My patches are facing back toward that road, and now about up here at this truck is as far as I could get with the HDzero, and I'd break up. So, you got two cedar trees.
Dog people, you mean like human chimeras?
So,
Dog people are terrifying.
dog people are terrifying. Oh, I like animals. You guys had to see that there. Let me go back when I make that turn. Watch this. Click. Did you see it? It's like it's not smooth. HDzero's smooth. And now granted, as the day went on and I flew the DJI system more, the less I noticed it. But whenever I would go back to HDzero, I mean, I don't know if y'all can see it. I can clearly see the stuttering. Yeah. Jeff's got it listed right here. Mobula 6 Tiny, the Hummingbird, I believe it is, and a new 75 analog UWL. He's got the Zorro Green, if I believe it is, the Zorro AIO with a Ranger. I think he has a Ranger in the for Express LRS, and box goggles. I don't remember which goggles he's got, but yeah, hit him up if you guys are interested. So yeah, this is the, I made a pass by my GoPro there. I don't know if you guys saw that sitting up on top. And there we go. That's that flight. So let me see if I can find a decent HDzero. Yeah. Now, let me get this over here. Now, one of the things, I probably need to go back out there because I did not realize it until I was done flying. Here's HDzero. It was on 25 milliwatts. But here's the difference. Well, can't have that audio. Forgot my HDzero. I'm syncing with my camera for the as you can see, that the image quality is not as good, but it ain't bad. And this is at 25 milliwatts, and I get up to here. So the at 200 milliwatts with this one, or the Mobula 8, I get almost as far as I got with the DJI. And see, now I fly over there. And it's got a lot more power. Of course, something else, by the time I get up there, not only am I in my truck, but I have those evergreens and the ground. I'm about 8 foot below the ground. There, see, that got pretty horrible. But I have no patches. That's really kind of behind me. My patches are facing the front of my car. And it's not... see, even with all of this, I mean, that's bad breakup. The quad stays smooth. And there's no... it taking whatever milliseconds it is that I notice when I move the stick for it to react. If you notice, I'm not doing this. You know, the quad's not always where I'm trying to correct. It goes where I point it, and is that because I'm used to HDzero? Probably, and most likely that's the reason why it's like that. But this was the part that I videoed HDzero, that I filmed. HDzero makes me sick. I was actually in, if you see it when we go back, I'll show you. I'll take it back just a little bit. That's the wrong thing. Come on now. All right. All right. Oh, come on. Did I do it both places? That blue swing right in there. That's what I was laying on when I filmed. I was laying down on it with my legs dangling, swinging, and flying HDzero. So if you go back and you watch that, you see there's real small writing on the label. It says, "While HDzero makes me sick while swinging." Yeah, see, it's right there. Push play, Marty. I'm a racer, y'all. Yeah. See, that's bad breakup, but no drop frames, no lag. And I don't know if it's just that I've gotten used to that or what, but man, that is what I prefer. So the little Mobula 7 freestyle is, and it's kind of windy there. I've got to download my pocket footage where I'm walking the area, walking up the drive right up there by where I'm fixing to go. You can really see it gust pretty good up on the top of the trees up there sometimes. Yeah, there's the swing right there to the left. Well, come on, Marty. Right there. And I had it swinging good and hard, and it will make you sicker than a mule. I like roller coasters and spinny stuff. That don't bother me. That, very disoriented. Notice the ground is in between me and the car here. See, there it is. And those evergreens. That's why I picked this spot. And normally I'll go on the other way further, but that seems like where the people were keeping the dogs. So stop music. There we go. But yeah, there's a little insight into it. My dog chases my drones all the time. They chase after the dog. It's all right if they don't chew them up. If they just retrieve them for you, you never have to do the walk of shame. But yeah, if not, then yeah. I used to, when my wife and I first got married, we used to breed, and we had breed shepherds, German shepherds, and I had one that used to chase my brother's buggy nitro car, and he thought he couldn't hurt it, and he bit the wheel completely off of it. Dumas Park, Phil. If you know where the YMCA is in Scottsville, it's right down the road from it. Yep. Dog people, you mean like human chimeras? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Did I miss anything else up here? Jeff, if you can, let me post a link to the Discord. And if you can, post some pictures under, let me show you here, under the buy sell trade. Oh, look, Fat Shark Scouts, Raleigh, North Carolina. I didn't even know that was on here yet. Rapid fire receiver. So those are actually pretty decent. What a Mamba stack. Yeah, it's been gone for a while. Yeah, some of this is old. Where did I see that somebody had posted something the other day? Where was it? That's an interesting video there. Might have removed it by now. Yeah, I'm getting way up here into the... Look at that. Did you guys know that? That in 1983, Chuck Norris was involved in a shark attack, and this is the only known picture of the incidents. Oh, I love it. Good deal on quad stuff. So where was that? I don't remember where it's at now, but someone posted on here that they had 7 or 8 sets of 0802 19,000 kV motors that we use for UWL, and they had them for a good price, and I snatched them up. So good deals on quads, and where you should put it is where was it? I don't even know now. Buy, sell, trade. Drop it in here. Let me put a link in the Discord to copy and paste.
Hello, Tommy.
Hey. How's it going, Tommy? Hello, Tommy. Welcome to the channel, man. I'm glad that you could make it out tonight. If you guys are your first time here, and if it's your 100th time here, smash that like button for me, if you will. Doesn't cost you a penny to smash it, but it's like leaving a tip. It lets YouTube know that you like FPV content. You might not like mine. Mine might not be the best, but do that, and it causes YouTube to push it out to more people, and more people see the hobby that we're in, and they get interested in it. So, Jeff posted here, and I don't know where those. Was it on the race talk? Johnny Scars put out a great video. I want to share that one. But I'm going to get some music playing. We had our race, as most of y'all know. Let me find out where. Let's try this. Yeah, that's just going to be loud, isn't it? No, I'm doing that one. I can turn it down. Okay. Let's go back here. We had our race last February 22nd. And Johnny Scars put out this video. There's my whoop wagon. Hang on. Do I not have it all? Hang on. What is that? Sounds like... Oh, no. No. Sounds like bad funeral music, doesn't it? Let's try this one. All right. Back to Discord. This was our race. Johnny got first place in both of them. Track was designed by Tradies. I think this was only Johnny's third race. He's putting out, laying down these kind of laps. This is the 65mm track. Got a big start-finish gate there. I didn't get to race that one. I had too many technical difficulties going on with trying to stream. But hopefully we're going to remedy that. If you're watching, Phil, we may have to have the race somewhere else on the 15th. I'm trying to get Starlink so we can have it anywhere. Guys, go to Johnny Scars and give him some subs. Tell him PhatPastor sent you. Please. UDL Finals. We may not have the fastest or the prettiest racers, but we have some of the best tracks, and arguably, all of it's arguably, and arguably some of the best trophies for our racers. We really like to.
Ryan Reynolds here from Midvolt. The message for everyone paying big wireless way too.
What? That's a, I thought you said it was without commercial.
Premium wireless for just $15.
Oh, because that's.
Okay, on judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to.
Shut that up. Let's go back to. Let's go back to Johnny's. We'll take it back. That's about where we were. And let me see if I can get this music going without having to. What did I do wrong? Let's play it. Oh, killed the audio. That's my fault again. Here we go. I think he had to end up switching to a different quad. I think his main UDL laid down on him halfway through the race. Which that's one thing, if you're going to be serious about racing, I strongly recommend, if you can, you know, of course, when we all start, at first you can't. But if you can, bring 2 quads with you. And he's this far ahead of everybody. He's not even used his boost yet. That's the green bar down at the bottom. Yeah, and he used it when he went into the gate. Yeah, check out them trophies. Aren't those trophies just the bomb? I think they are. Check that out. Wonder who made those. Awesome time. Couldn't have went out to a better pilot. And yeah, we just had a good time. And so go out there and show Johnny some love with some, and I'm going to turn this music off. I can't take much of that. It's just me. I'm getting old. I know. All right. Where was I at? Did I finish? Yes, thanks, Rain. Maybe one day we can meet up and race together somewhere. That's the thing I like most about IO. is it gives you it's the place where you can meet up and fly with everybody. And was a really good race. I've got to start printing trophies again. We got a race coming up on the 15th, and so what is this Discord I hear you talk about? It's FPV Freaks. It's a free Discord that you can get on and share. That's what I was doing. You can buy, sell, trade, list stuff. You can, that's generally when people come in to talk, announcements. You can link videos. If you see good deal on quad stuff, post it. People see good deals on batteries or whatever, they'll post them. Just watch the time and dates on them. Race talks where we get together and talk about racing stuff. And we have we've got all of these channels, giveaways. Sometimes there's a giveaway that's just for those that reply to this was a contest. Heads had recommended it to write a song. I think a lot of people used AI, but then there's weird crap. We just posted weird crap. This was before the election, when everybody would say anything negative toward one side of the aisle, they would delete it, and we took screenshots. That's somebody's Iron Masks trophies. Y-Files, Hecklefish. Yeah, that's what a quad can do to your hand when you grab it. And that's why he got the name Oops FPV. And this says there are a few channels. Yeah, this is where it was. There are a few channels that are, you may see they have a lock beside them. They won't even show up if you're not a member. If you join and become if you join and become a member, yeah, it was rough looking. Is Skydozer a bot? Not yet. Not yet. He's very much real. I don't think they make bots like that. But yeah, here was the deal on the 7 sets of Happy Model 0802 19,000 kV, and I said I'll take them. Snatched them up, and
Hey.
But the Discord is free. Doesn't cost anything. You don't have to be in a Patreon or anything like that. Trady seems a little quiet to me.
Skydozer is a unicorn.
You and Skydozer go way back, don't you? Then you could post videos for the live stream, which is what we're going to watch here. See, Johnny had that posted there. So where was that other video that I was going? This one. I haven't watched it yet. We'll watch it here in a second. But what we do a lot, Raymond, is we'll come on after, usually after most people go to bed, usually around 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah, our moms knew each other.
Oh, cool. Was just wondering if this was the same Skydozer that is in JV's live chat. I don't know. The only thing I've been told is what happens in the barn stays in the barn. That's all I know.
Skydozer is YouTube. I am a monocorn. It's different bunghole. I will sue you for defamation.
It's different. conference, you bunghole. All right, I don't know what this is. Live from San Francisco, Spider Story Hours. So we can see this is Mr. McShaky FPV. He was the guy that was posting the stuff about the space telescope. So let me get us some not so annoying
Lol.
music going here. It's going to be too loud. Where's the volume? Okay. Give me a sec. I have to find the volume. I can't do that. Where was I at before? Was I in Stream This Album? Maybe. Yeah, I think that was it. All right. Let's go back here. We'll try to play live from San Francisco. Oh, this is a live stream. Okay. This is Spider Sugar FPV. We're not going to stream his live stream, but give him a thumbs up if you guys know him and like him. Drop him a sub if it's down in your area. Yeah, it looks like a live stream through and through. Okay. Yeah, it's just a live stream. Not just a live stream. It's a live stream. And then Outset has an Instagram. I like his little intro there. How he pans into the radio like that. That's pretty good. I think he's going to be ripping. Some Velocidrone. It'll definitely make you a better pilot if you want to race. All of that stuff. Yeah, we'll get to doing more of your videos, playing your videos. Just understand that just for my own headache, so I don't have to be running through all the time. Let it stop. I guess that was it. Okay. That takes care of that music. I'm a monocorn. It's on there. It's on there in the same time mine is. Well, then don't watch him. Go back and watch him later. Go back and watch him later when there's nobody else on or late at night or whatever. Yeah, come on. That's okay. I'm sure he doesn't know who I am. I'm Pasta. Did you vote for a GQ track? Not yet, man. I will show you guys something. And I want to say a big shout out to Serge and the guys at Pyro. They helped me out when somebody else messed up. As many of y'all know, I had
Dozer hangs a pair of wrenches off the back of his Subaru.
I thought that was Ken Herron and his Mazda. Miata is known for failing any chance it gets. I'm going to show these two when I'm done. Ordered the Boxer Crush. Those of you that are regulars know that I got the GSX-12 in, and it's a great radio, but it just wasn't good for me. It didn't fit good in my hands, and I really liked the Boxer, and I wanted the backup. So I ordered the powder blue Crush or whatever, and I got the red one. At first I thought it was the pink one, but it wasn't. When you look at it on the screen, the red one did look pink in person. And contacted Pyro and got this sent out. This is, from my understandings, they didn't have any of the powder blue ones, but this is a limited edition, I think is what it's called. A limited edition Glacier Blue Boxer Crush with the CNC gimbals and all of that. And yeah, this is what come in the mail yesterday. So I think I'm going to get some get some stick gimbals, or get some stick LEDs, whatever they're called, the rings to go on it, just to make this thing light up like a turd in a punch bowl, or stand out like a turd in a punch bowl. But there it is. Really
I
like
do
the
boxes. I
Yeah.
meant boxer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. I like it. Fits my hands good, and the key
More
thing
into
for me,
boxer briefs, really.
yeah, right here, right where that turns in, that's where my palms set, and I push in. So the GX12 is shorter this way. It's probably about that long, and my hands were just kind of wrapping around it, and as I was flying and racing, it would get all twisted up on me. But man, this feels super nice. And so yeah, thank you. Pyrodrome. Now they didn't give that to me, or now I paid for everything, but still, when there's a problem, you know, it's good to be able to go to somebody that knows that you've been a good customer or a repeat customer for many years, and they can just make things happen. So, yep, I'm happy with it. So, and it has the same bind phrase as my other Boxer, which is a 4-in-1 with the Ranger on the back of it, and it
The boxer fits me good. I like it.
Yep. Yeah. I do. Yeah. I'm reading here. I don't know if all of this needs to be. I think it's just personal conversation. Yeah, who was that timing out? Patrons. I don't have any patrons, so it can't be here. So, and as we are told many times, it's people's channels and they'll do with it like they want to. So, you know, if you don't like it, that's why there's many other channels out there. If you don't, some people don't like the fact that I let people make, I've gotten dozens. And if you're going to make a comment because of what I'm about to say, just save your time. I won't ban you from the channel or anything, but it's not going to change the way they'll feel. People message me all the time, why do you let people make political comments on your channel? Because the last I heard, it was still a free country. And I don't have to agree with you, and you don't have to agree with me for us both to like FPV. Well, that rhymes. We should have somebody rap a song with that. What? You don't have to agree with you, and not have to agree with me. But we all love FPV, and we ought to come together because of that. And it doesn't matter who you voted for. It doesn't matter who you choose to sleep with. It doesn't matter, you know, whether you're poor
But also,
or rich.
libs can get wrecked.
Yes, they can. And you are allowed to say that on here. Just like conservatives can get their panties in a bunch, or their boxer briefs, or their whatever in a bunch. And even independents and libertarians and whatever you want to call yourself. Just keep it nice to each other. That's all that I ask. And know that here you can voice your opinion. There was a kid that come on, I guess it was last week. I thought it's kind of funny. I'd never seen him before on the channel before, and I was like, hey man, welcome. And I don't remember how it was he says it. Some of you might remember. But he was like, that guy ain't got no neck. Or something like that. And I didn't take offense to it. You know, I do think he was trying to troll. But it's like, that guy ain't got no neck. And I was like, no, I just got one big chin that goes all the way down to my chest, or more chins than the Chinese phone book. So he has the right. It's a free country. And, you know, we want to, I'm going to, at least on my channel, I'm going to let people speak their mind as long as they're not ugly to people. And that's why we have moderators. That's why if you see what I have here, if you notice there is a wrench by his name, that just means that he understands that people have the right to say what they want to say, but they start getting ugly. They start making personal, you know, y'all like how my, oh, go this way. How my quad squirrel, I know how they stand out in the black light. But he knows that libs, conservatives, humans, or human chimeras are welcome to say what they want and voice their opinion. You know, if you think FPV is the worst thing that ever happened, you know, you can come on and say it. Just
Moderators, what's going on in the chat?
That's right. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. I'm gonna show this last thing, and if you're still on here, Skip. Big congratulations to Skip Atreides. He just got his Part 107 this week. Big congrats to him, and that was part of the reason, but not all of the reason why we didn't have a stream Tuesday night. He took his test Tuesday and pretty much aced it from what I understand. So, yeah. Moderators. Yeah, I don't know what goes on, you know. over there. I try to keep my the way I do things to me and let people run their channels the way they want to and all of that. So, you know, I've met both me and JB are in. Yeah, Bagzilla says, no way, Skip. That was hard to get. Was it hard to get? You got to do some studying. I'll let him answer it. But I asked him, and he said there were some questions on there that wasn't on the practice test. And, you know, so it is something you need to study for. I don't think it's something you can show up for and think, well, I've got a good knowledge of what's going on.
It all started
in
when me
FPV.
and Dozer were talking about our moms in JB's chat.
Oh, what? Oh my goodness. I can only imagine. There, you follow me again. There we go. If you feel free to expound, you are welcome. But we're in. This is something that I bought at a tradie's recommendation.
JB didn't know we joke like that.
Oh, I thought that you were at each other's throat. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Well, you know, up there earlier, I was like, is two guys having an argument?
Lol,
You know,
it was fun.
that's no way to, you know, I got to see some of the chat up there, and I was like, are people having a disagreement? And I was like, well, if they are, that's fine. As long as if it don't get bad, I don't care. You can still disagree. What this is I've got like, how many of them? 6 or 8 of these, and you solder a pigtail to it. Let me see if I've got just a little pigtail I've cut off. Well, basically, you solder your pigtail to it, and well, the female end. And you plug your LiPo into it, and then you plug your USB into it and it's a beck that's going to step down from 6S to 12 or 5 volts, whichever one the USB's calling for. And for those USB lights, because about half of my gates are USB powered LEDs, and the other ones have a battery lead on them, so you can plug a battery into them. And Skip was asking, said we should get some of these for our race, and I did. But I want to see the difference between the two in the package. Package comes from China, and I did have somebody tell me a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month or more ago, that's why they unsubscribed to me, because I said China about China, and I was like all devastated and curled up in a ball crying and contemplating, you know, my mental health. No, I wasn't. I was like, let me see if I can do this right. I'll show y'all. Person said it, and I was like, well, bye. So, I'm just going to be me. I am everywhere. They look identical. One's got a lot of, oh, I'm sorry, dude, guys. One's got a lot of junky junk in it, and comes with wires, I guess, to turn it into whatever you want to turn it into. Extra USB-C, which we all don't need one of those. One does seem a little bit thicker than the other, but they have the same component numbers on them, 220, 220. And you basically wire your hot and your ground coming from your battery in here, and it steps it down to either 12 volts or 5 volts in there. And this one has, I don't have my bifocals on, so I have to pull something down here so I can read. Yeah, this one has 5 pieces in it, but it was like $7. And this one has 8 pieces, I think it is, and it was like $12. So we've got enough to do quite a bit of light. Yeah, I don't know what that means. It's from 6 volt. I don't know if you guys can see it. From 6 volt to 32 volts. And so it's not a high voltage 6S, but yeah, it will still do the thing, and that's what we want it to do, is the thing. And always working on, when you're a race coordinator, always working on a race, doing something like that, getting prepared, something. So if you guys have not smashed the like button, please do so. And all right. All right. LOL. It was fun. Yeah. Yeah, you can get, I think too many people are so quick to get just offended, just right off the bat, just boom. And, you know, it's, to me, it's just a sad way to live, you know. I'm not saying anybody in particular does that or not, but, you know, my job is people. I talk with people, I counsel with people, I help people all through the week, and it's just a lot of people are on edge. They're, you know, if you say the wrong thing, you know, some people are just get their boxers, as we all love, get their boxers in a bunch. And you know what happens when you get your boxers in a bunch. How can you walk around mad all the time? You know, when somebody you just need to have one of these in your mind all the time. Just somebody offends you, somebody makes you mad, just push the button and just laugh at it. Think of the best joke you've heard all week, and just have a good laugh, because man, people will drag you down if you let them. But we're not going to let them here. PhatPastor's channel. We're just going to have a good time and appreciate everybody, and share the hobby that we love with one another. And, you know, that's just how we're going to do it. So, yeah, it was all fun. Yeah, that's, as long as you're having fun, you know. So, and it's cool. So your parents really did know each other years ago or something? That's cool. So, when I met Bagzilla, it was like I met a brother that I hadn't known. If somebody would have come up to me there at I.O. and be like, if my dad, who's dead, so if my dad was like, yeah, son, that's your half brother, I'd have been like, oh, yeah, it explains it now. So, no. No offense there, Bags. I hope you're not taking it as an offense, but just felt like I knew him forever. And we meet people like that sometimes, don't we? So, yeah. Well, I'm not going to belabor the stream too long. Well, I am going to go for a little bit longer. I want to go for at least 2 hours. So, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do that. That will help me out a whole lot. And let me get back here. Anybody got any? Wow, not that. We don't want to do that. Put some of that freaky music we had on there. And y'all think you're watching Bot's channel or something. Just a joke. Just a joke. Just pull your boxers back down. Just pull them back down.
Smushed.
Smushed. All right, smushed it good. Smush it real good. Let me see. Is there anything else that I'm wanting to show, but did not get around to showing? I think I did. I think I got everything just right. No, good to go there. Right. Russell, if Jeff, if you're still watching, if you can text me some pictures of what you got, I can put them on the Discord for you. Of the stuff that you got. Hard to sell anything without videos on it. Not videos, but pictures. So I think we're good. I think we're good. So yeah.
What I was saying about grown to 5 inches. Prop Junkie built a 5-inch quad and sent it out to me.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I'm glad for you, 8-bit. We're gonna see
Pastor,
what...
Pastor.
Pasta. Pasta. It's like, Pasta, it's me. Bagzilla. And I was like, oh, you don't sound like that. You sound like an English guy on my channel. What happened? Jarvis, I'll get it.
Yeah, man. Props to prop.
Yeah, props to prop, man. There's some good fellas. Good fellas in this hobby. I don't have any bots running. The only time you'll see a bot on my channel, Halo, is when I'm doing a giveaway. And it will be a Streamlabs bot that's telling you what to put in there. Which we're creeping back up in subscribers. We hit that big 5,000. I'm going to be giving away some more stuff. Yeah.
In Dozer's defense, he might be kinda lame. You could be right.
Could be kind of. But who knows? Dozer's like the moderator's moderator. I think he's like a moderator on a lot of channels. I see him lurking, like I do sometimes when I'm tired and my.
Nah, Dozer is a good dude. If his wrench was blowing a horn, he had to have reason or influenced.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's. Yeah, I've never known anyone on the channel here that's all of the moderators here are great.
Lame in your mom 8-bit.
Oh, wait. Now, if y'all know each other's moms, that makes it even worse, don't it? Unless 8-bit's moms.
Yay, so true, dozer, so true, lol.
Yeah. Costing people's channel money. Could be. Could be, man. Don't 100% know what you're talking about, but...
Our moms are dead.
Oh. So you into that, huh? That's nasty, man. I'll pray for you when it goes well with me. My mom's still alive. My dad's dead. I'm blessed to still have my mom.
Our moms know each other.
That's cool. That's cool. We all need to meet sometime. Like go on a wife swap channel or something. I'm joking. I'm joking. I know better than that, but that was my attempt at humor tonight. That was lame. So
Marty lol. Didn't expect that. Lol.
well, you never know what's going to come out. That's how I am in real life. You know, one of my deacons, he's like, I love it. He said, he's, especially, you know, when I had my head injury, he's like, you never really knew what you were going to say. You know, it's like, who's going to be in the ark this time? So, and yeah, but hey, man, all you can do is be who you are. And, you know, if dealing with what 8-bit deals with and some of the rest of us have to deal with chronic pain and you know, loss of our pets and things like that I know has been going on with people, and surgeries after surgery and moving and building houses and all the children problems and kids sick and all of these different things. If saying something like that can cause someone to laugh and forget about everything that they're struggling with just for a minute, isn't that a whole part of our hobby that most of us love? It is for me. Don't think wife will go for that. If she does, you're probably in trouble. No, I'm in no way condoning that to anyone, but it's just my attempt at humor. Sometimes it's pretty good, and sometimes it's like womp womp womp. So, but yeah, that's we got a race coming up on the 15th, and I haven't posted it yet because I don't know where we're gonna have it. The weather's starting to get nice, but remember the last time that I had a whoop race in March, we come outside and it was snowing. So it's known to do that here sometime. And those of you keep a watch on this every now and then. You'll see the names of the members on the channel. You also see the star beside their name. We love everybody here, whether you're a member or whether you're not, whether you're a subscriber or whether or not. You don't have to do any of that. Some people don't even have a YouTube account and they still just watch, and they can't comment or anything like that, and they just like to watch. But if you do want to help, there's a link down in the description on how you can become a member for as little as $2 a month. It gives you inside access to certain channels on the Discord. Anybody can go on the Discord as long as you behave and you treat
It's
people
cray
with
cray
respect.
windy this way, come on y'all's way. It's got cold winds, snow and rains behind it. Enjoy.
Yeah, we just had some very, actually, Atreides neighbors tree blew a limb over onto his truck, just crushed the hood on it. I think it totaled his truck. So that was Tuesday night, I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday night, and we had some bad winds here. Could we have it? Could I have it over there in Sacramento? Man, I tell you, brother, I'd love to come over there and meet you. I don't know if you know, but my youngest daughter is handicapped, so I don't venture too far from home. 2 or 3 times a year at the most. So that's usually why everything that I do is regional, around in the area. Stay close in case that I'm needed. Had a tree in Kentucky take out a car I just got.
Had a tree in Kentucky take out a car I just got. Not even 3 days.
Yep. Yeah, it was bad. The wind was bad here the other night. It was really, really bad. And it was just not like a fleeting thunderstorm or something. The wind blew hard for like 10, 12 hours. It was just a mess. And, but we all made it through here fine, with the exception of, at 50 years old, getting down on the floor and trying to wrestle a chair until my back said, no, go lay down for a while. And so, yeah, that's what it'll do. It'll put you on your back. The tradies, if you're watching, I'm probably going to drop these in the mail to you. And the thing about that is 8-Bit lives in, is it New Mexico? So a tree all the way from Kentucky against the jet stream crushed his car.
Just one of the places I have roamed.
You've been everywhere, man. So, yep. And I got down on the floor and I was pushing on that chair and moved just wrong and felt that little burn in your back. And my wife was like,
"You big dummy, you big dummy, you big cold-blooded dummy."
That's a long way.
yeah,
The States, yay.
yeah. The wind must have been coming from the Gulf of Mexico. Wait, or is it the Gulf of America? Which one of those?
Also, Skip, when are you going to restock the Octo Fairy frame only?
Yeah, Skip's probably simming right now. If I had to...
Only 3 states I ain't visited yet: Hawaii, Alaska, and Canada.
That's the 51st state, isn't it? Soon to be. That or red, white, and blue land. Right? It's the Gulf of America, and Greenland will become red, white, and blue land. If that hurts you, then okay. Yep. Well, my phone says, Apple says it's the Gulf of America. I mean, I don't know. I didn't do it. I've never swam in the Gulf of America. I've swam in the Gulf of Mexico. So, but, yeah. Oh, I was going to look. I could probably tell you in just a wee little bit. My dog's Scooby. Welcome to the Discord, my dog Scooby.
Gulf of America.
Gulf of America. America, not Gulf of China. And when we...
Yeah, I made out in the Gulf of Mexico some years ago.
What was his name? It's my another failed attempt at humor. That was what I was taught in school. Yeah, but we was also taught in school, Raymond, that the Statue of Liberty was bronze. You know, I told my dad that, and he had me go back to school and tell my teacher that it was not bronze. Our history book was wrong. It's copper. The Statue of Liberty is copper. That's why it's green. You throw a
Do
penny.
not wear all white in the Gulf, turns it all brown.
It depends on where you're at in the Gulf. Some of the places, you know, in some
She
places
is not
got
bronze.
reefs. No, it's copper. That's why it's green. Throw a penny in the pool, and it's copper.
It's been so long ago, I do not recall her name. Snooky.
Wow. Mike can just come back like that. I love it. I love it. Y'all like, what's he laughing at? I don't, Snooky. That's what I'm laughing at.
Lol.
Lol. You know, when we all get old, if we make it to getting old, we all get old and somebody's caring for us and we do something funny, we go, lol. I wonder if they'll even understand what it is. Lol. Oh, y'all making me cry. See, that's what it's been. It's about having a good time, having a good laugh, letting all the crap of the world just go do its thing, and just for a few hours a week, get together and share what we're learning, helping each other out,
Lols.
and you know, being in.
Lol, Marty, you okay, brother?
I am okay. I am okay. It's patina. You stayed in there too long. If it turns your clothes brown, maybe. Yeah. Oh, you talking about on the Statue of Liberty? Yeah. And probably barnacles. I don't know. I can remember when I was probably 4th or 5th grade, wasn't real little, when my dad had told me that it was copper and everything. And I can remember thinking, how do they shave her legs? Shows you where my brain power was at that time. So, but yeah. All right, guys. So we are, I wanted to show you guys, ask you guys a question and show you something. What do y'all think about the lighting? Is the lighting better tonight than it normally is?
Lol, the two Marty. I probably did stay in there too long, but hey, we were having fun.
Right. That's my new chair. So, a little nicer than the other one. But the lighting, what do you guys think about it? Think it's pretty good? Not as good as it was? Or did not notice it until I said something? I'll show you guys what I got. This is for you racing people, or not. You can use it for streaming. These, you've probably seen them. Nick Burns has them. Weebleed has them for sale. Also, I use these during races. You probably can't see the colors in it, but it's washing everything out. But it's different colors up and down, and it's, you know, on the stand it's about 5 foot tall, and these things run about $80 a piece, and kind of pricey. A little tripod and all of that. And I ordered one a while back, and because of the price on it, I didn't know anything about them. I went ahead and paid like $3 extra to get the 2-year service plan thing, and so I sent it back to get another one. And in the process of doing that, I come across this. Basically the same thing. It is what is washing this corner over this shoulder right here in red. And the thing about these, they're on Amazon, and you put them together in sections. They're this long, right? But they plug up together in sections all the way down. So you can have it 3 foot or 5 or 6 foot. And it has all the same colors, but the big difference is these are $29 each. Where's $29 each? Now these, I can take it and set them up. This right here, I can take them and set them up out in the middle of the parking lot, where these have to plug in to a USB. But if you get these, you can plug it up anywhere there's a battery. And so I got three of them for the same price that I paid for one of those. And I'll grab it and come on. I'm gonna move the plug. Yeah, see, here it is. In the base. And $29, guys, and it can do the same thing. Can do the same thing that the $89 ones. I don't know how good you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me good at all back there or not, but that's the same thing as the $89 ones does for a fraction of the cost. Actually, I got 3 of them. I think it was $29 with 10% off, so it was even less than that, so $27, whatever. But yeah, on Amazon, I don't have a link for them. Let me see if I can find them. I can show you. And maybe I can find a link for them. Hold on. Come back with that number. Hang on. My phone. I'm having to do the 2 authentication thing. Give me just 1 second. Is that right? I think I forgot a number. No, I didn't. Well, they went up a little bit, but went to $39 with a $5 coupon if you have Prime. Comes with a remote. And let's see. No. 59 inches high. And they plug together. So it's still a good price. A little higher than what I paid for it. But you get it for $32 each now. So yeah. It makes a good wash light for, I think, for live streams, and make a really good LED pole or flag to zip around. That's what we use this for. To zip around like a flag. So, all right. I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I think that's about all that I've got. You guys have a good night, and let me check how my analytics are ending.
Brighten up your future.
Yep. Did it, the background look better? Or, you know, I know my big head fills most of it up, so it's hard to say.
You too, Marty.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you for all the members. Thank you for all the people that subscribed. Thank you for just watching. If you're watching this afterwards, we appreciate you just as much as we appreciate the people that watch live. The majority of my views come.
Good chillaxing with you, Marty.
Yes, yes. Good relaxing with you guys. And y'all know how we all wrap it up. Doesn't matter where you're at. Sometimes doesn't
Take
matter.
care of yourself, brother.
I intend to, man. I intend to. Y'all take care of yourself, and remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, take some time to fly, keep flying, and rise up and meet me in the air.